Welcome, everybody, to Pinkies Up. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
Looking mighty fine over here. On this episode, we're going to be talking all about Christmas. If you can't tell, please watch us on YouTube and you'll see how great we look right now. So Christmas is coming right up. It's going to be here before we know it. And I love sugar just as much as the next person, but I never really know what to drink with it, which is a real problem. So in case you're new to Pinkies Up, we aim to answer questions that normal people like me have about wine. So on this episode, we are going to be answering what wine pairs with Christmas cookies.
Welcome to Pinkies Up, a series where we answer questions normal wine drinkers like Bridget have about wine. I'm Nick, and I'm here to answer these questions in a way that makes sense, whether you drink your wine with your pinky up or you drink it in a solo cup. Let's see what's going on this month. Well, as you heard from Bridget's introduction, we're going to talk Christmas cookie and wine, and this is going to be a little bit of a challenging. I'm Nick. I'm the wine expert around here, and I got to say, when Bridget pitched me this idea, I was like, yes, and then I realized the amount of work I'd need to do to come up with good pairings with these Christmas cookies would be a little intense. Bridget,
Glad you're up for the challenge.
Could you please tell us all these, this beautiful spread? Actually, I feel like, let me try and hold this up for the camera.
Oh, okay. Good luck, man. So we did turn to our Lake Geneva Country Meats Instagram story and asked our followers what their favorite Christmas cookies were. So as Nick is showing you this beautiful platter we have, we had a lot of responses, and I'm sorry if we didn't include your cookie. Everyone has their own separate traditions, but we got what we could here. And so we're going to be trying things like caramel flavors. So we have a snickerdoodle, we have caramel corn, we have peanut brittle. What else do we have? We have classic sugar cookies because it's not Christmas without those. We have peppermint flavors. Shortbread, thumbprint cookies. So a classic chocolate that's also kind of similar to the chocolate kiss cookies. What else do we have in there? Oh, fruitcake, which is really just there for the beautiful picture because who wants to eat that anyway? We are missing the jam thumbprint cookie and the spritz cookies. We hear you, but we're not great bakers, so we bought what was available.
So
we're diving in.
This is a wide variety of cookies, and I have 6 different wines here. And on this episode, I thought we could talk about, I have some ideas for each one, and we'll give some definitive rankings at the end. But we talk about kind of ideas behind wine and food pairing a lot. And there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do likey or contrasting, right? Some people like to do matchy. Some people like to do a little bit of plaid on buffalo plaid. You know what I'm saying? Like
opposites attract, like Paula Abdul.
So
it's my motto.
A lot of these are kind of drier cookies. And I think with something that's a little drier, you want a nice, rich wine that's got some body to it, some kind of like wetness, if you say. I know it sounds weird, but some wine's like very dry and light, and you're like, oh, that was, you know.
This was not a wet. Nick told me wet wine, and I'm like, this sounds ridiculous.
It's like a seltzer versus still water.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, he explained it, and it made sense. So
for those drier cookies, you're going to want something that has more body, more wetness to it, like maybe a buttery Chardonnay or maybe a rich Cabernet.
Sounds great to me.
For these very sweet wine or cookies, like the caramel and the peanut butter is so sweet. You're going to want something, I think, very sweet to go with it. So I have this Tawny Port. That's a dessert wine that is delicious, but also has a little bit kind of like oxidized flavor to it.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Contrast a little bit.
Yeah.
We have Prosecco, which is, especially with the very sweet things, going to be a nice pairing, I think. And this one's actually an extra dry Prosecco, which means a little bit extra sugar.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Are we pairing the dry cookies with the wet or the dry, or we're trying it both ways?
We're going to try it both ways.
Okay, good.
And then, let's see. Well, an extra dry means more sugar than Brut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
I didn't know that.
Yep, it's a weird thing.
Oh, okay.
So if you see an extra dry sparkling wine, it's going to be a little bit more sweet, which is nice.
I didn't realize that.
Then we have this Gewürztraminer for things like the gingerbread, where it's got a little bit of spice. We're going to add some spiciness with the wine.
I forgot our gingerbread. Of course, we have gingerbread cookies, and it's 2020, so it's a ginger family, just so everyone knows.
Finally, we have a little bit of Zinfandel for, again, spice, a nice, rich, bold red wine. So I figure let's dive right in. Bridget, which cookie do you want to start with?
Oh my gosh. Let's do like a classic sugar cookie to start. Is that a good way to kick off? Look at this little snowman. Oh, we're just going to rip his head off right away, guys. Thanks.
All right. So my pairing suggestion with this is the Chardonnay. We have a very rich, buttery Chardonnay from Josh. All these wines are available at the store and other nice local wine shops. Don't go to the big ones.
Just the little local ones.
And they're all under $20, and that kind of like $12 to $20 price point generally. So nice, rich, buttery. What do you think?
I feel like you can hear me chewing. Sorry. Part of the game. I love this pairing. It's a great wine.
They're good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so classic sugar cookies, I know everyone has like the recipe. We have one that's my great grandma's that I never attempt to make, but my mom and sisters do, and it's so good. This one is a little dry, so this is why the buttery wine is great, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I would agree that the buttery, I would never have thought to do this.
I especially like it at the end when like you really get the butteriness of the cookie, like
butter on butter.
Yeah, it's just like
That's what we got for you this time.
One of the things that Bridget and I share in our friendship is a love of butter and salt.
I ate a really salty lunch. Now I'm going to eat all the butter and drink all the butter. You're right. I had to get one more bite to do the butter on the end. I'm using my fancy Pinkies Up glassware for my cookies, for my cookie plate.
That was smart.
Would you like my cup?
No, thanks.
Okay, that was a great one to start with, I think.
All right,
and you
I
all
think so
have
too.
sugar cookies on your Christmas cookie plate.
So buttery Chardonnay, sugar cookie.
Great, good call.
And if we don't like one, we'll try a different one. But let's see, like peanut butter brittle here.
I guess, yeah, let's try that. I'm not a big, this isn't a thing we grew up making. I think it's really easy to make. Sorry. I don't know. I also just feel like it's going to break my teeth every time I eat.
Look at us. We're so responsible
We're
with
dumping our wine. Thanks, man.
So this one, I'm actually going to go with the port. So peanut butter is a wine pairing question that I get a ton.
This surprised me, actually, this pairing that you're doing right now. Ooh, it's going to break my teeth, man.
And peanut butter is really sweet.
I love peanut butter.
It's really sweet, so it's hard to get. It's also really creamy, but this one's crunchy, so.
I love that you guys are just going to listen to us noshing on this episode. I mean, I don't know, to be honest, because I don't really drink port much. But it tastes good together. Would you do the same? So I saw it when I was at the store, peanut brittle that had like chocolate on top as well.
Yeah,
Would
port
you
and
do
chocolates.
the same? Okay.
I know
good.
people like you enjoy the Cabernet and chocolate.
But port. This is a good port.
I wanted to try. It's only like $12 too.
Oh, really?
I'd say get a tawny one, not a ruby. Tawny's got a little bit more of the kind of like oxidized fruit flavors, like kind of roasty, cashewy type of flavors than just straight sugar. So it works a little bit with.
I actually love this as a gift. Like
it's a great gift.
Port, instead of like a bottle of wine is always a great gift.
And
but
we have more expensive, better ports.
A port with peanut brittle specifically. You could say like, this is what I learned. I do like that pairing.
Now, the other thing I wanted to try, we'll do a one wine, two different cookies real fast here.
Yeah.
Is this Cabernet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so this is Mentolo Jester. If you see me do like Girl Scout cookie pairings, you know I love this with mint because this wine is a really rich style of Cabernet. I think a lot of Australian Cabernet is great for pairings like this because it's rich, not super dry in a lot of cases, especially if you're getting it from like Coonawarra, Barossa, that area, not way out west, which is a more dry style, but neither here nor there. And the other cool thing is these Cabernets from Australia pick up like a mint, menthol, eucalyptus note a lot, which I think goes well with like the peanut butter and of course the peppermint. So
we'll try this with the peanut brittle and then the peppermint. I love peppermint and I love peanut butter. So I feel like you're speaking to me right now if I can drink cab with both of them because I really struggle with peppermint and any drink. Really, I mean, besides milk, but like, what do you possibly have with peppermint? Hopefully, it's this cab.
I think the cab and the peppermint will be good, but I want to try with peanut butter too.
Okay. I like peanut brittle. Who knew?
I like the port better.
Me too. Definitely.
There's too much tannin in Cabernet. Even this one that has.
Yeah,
it's not super tannic. It's a little bit richer.
It just doesn't play off the peanut brittle very nicely. Where the port, I mean, really, I'm very surprised.
I think it's the sweetness. I really think it needs more sweetness.
The wine?
Yeah, or the peanut butter.
brittle.
I think it just needs like a ton of sugar thrown at it.
Well, maybe we'll have to home make some. That's our next endeavor. Okay, well, we're going to try the peppermint cookie now. And the peppermint cookie we were able to get was one that had a chocolate sandwich cookie on the inside. So chocolate and peanut butter.
This is going to be, I think, just the best thing. This Mentolo Jester yeah,
chocolate and peppermint and white chocolate. So this is a white chocolate covered chocolate sandwich cookie with peppermint on top. So lots of flavors here.
Oh yeah.
I'm making a mess over here.
Don't worry about it.
I think it's the white chocolate that I like with the wine so much, actually.
Actually, the white chocolate's where it gets away from me. Like when I
What?
have so as you people can see, I'm melting the chocolate with my body heat. But the dark,
It's your sweater,
crispy
Nick.
thing, it's I like that with the chocolate. I like the peppermint, but the white chocolate's so sweet.
Well, I think that's why, because this is a tiny bit dry, and I like it. Okay, I guess for me, this cab, shockingly, I love and goes,
like it.
goes with all of these flavors.
A white chocolate is so sweet. So
I mean,
sweet.
would you pair something different with a white chocolate? We're getting a little bit off topic here, but white chocolate is something at Christmas.
my
a lot.
next one is let's try the Gewürztraminer with this, which is
See, but
going to
that's
be
so sweet. I'm not on board
so
with
let's,
this sweet
let's
on
throw
sweet.
like sweet on sweet. Maybe you should get on board with sweet on sweet.
I'll try. This is what we're here for, so I can learn, right, guys?
Let's give it a try. I mean,
I love that cookie with this wine.
if nothing else, you're doing research for Tyler.
You're welcome, everybody.
Next week,
Does
frappe
Tyler.
with whipped cream and peppermint
Extra
and
sugar, sweetness.
what wine does that go with?
How
We're
much
here for you,
sugar
Tyler.
can you have in one drink?
Okay, so
I don't need to dump any of my cab, Nick. I finished it.
good job. Let's give you a little rinse.
Okay, yeah, do that. Did we have this one back in October?
No.
Okay, new wine here. Oh man. Okay.
You're thinking of Gruner Veltliner.
Sorry, I probably am. So many V's and G's.
All right,
what
so
are we
this
doing
is
with this one?
Lucien Albrecht. This is actually a French Gewürztraminer, and we're going to try it with the white,
white chocolate. Okay,
See
right.
if all that sweetness is good with. So Gewürztraminer, nice, sweet, a little bit of spice to it. Very aromatic. Perfumed.
Yeah, it is perfumey. I like the cab better. You like this better, don't you?
I like the sweet with the. It's the white chocolate that gets away from. If it's just like peppermint,
Yeah.
I would like it a lot more. If it was just like an Oreo, I'd like it a lot more.
Yeah.
But it's the white chocolate gets so sweet.
I think you're right. Are you saying this Gewürztraminer with a peppermint would be good?
No, I like the
You like the
Cabernet,
cab.
which is straight peppermint,
Okay.
or like Oreo type of cookie.
Okay.
What's the technical term for that?
Chocolate sandwich cookie.
Thank you.
We're not paid by Oreo.
But Oreo,
we could be.
We are open to things, and we love your cookies. Let me tell you. Be
Double
in touch.
stuff. So what do you like with this Gewürztraminer? The white chocolate?
I think so. I think the white chocolate with the Gewürztraminer. So if you have any type of white chocolate,
Oh, I just don't like this wine.
it's fine.
Maybe I should eat a piece of white chocolate without peppermint on it.
Well, and the other thing I had this for was like the gingerbread.
Okay, we can try that because I don't really love gingerbread. So maybe a wine I don't really like and a cookie I don't really like.
So I thought because the spice in the gingerbread, maybe the spice in the Gewürztraminer would be nice with that.
I could see that. That one's not doing it for me. Sorry. Also not surprising. Oh, thank you. No, this is not the gingerbread.
What is this?
That's a shortbread of some sort. Gingerbread, I searched high and low for them to be shaped like ginger people. We have a man, a woman, and 2 children, a whole gingerbread family.
I could smell the ginger.
Yeah. Did you just bite his head off?
These are dry.
Oh, God.
This works.
Oh, so much better.
It makes it,
Wow.
dunk it.
Yeah, actually, it really brings these flavors out to me. I put it in my mouth at the same time. Not like a real adult, I should follow, but no, I just put it all in there at the same time.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, actually, this is good.
It brings out the spice and
It
everything.
really
and,
brings out the
highlights.
spices. Wow, this is the shocker of the day so far.
Boom.
Boom, 2 things I don't really like. Just mix my gingerbread cookie in my wine glass and we are good.
I'm liking this. This is
Okay.
going well. All right, so far we have sugar cookie with buttery Chardonnay. Mm-hmm. We have gingerbread with Gewürztraminer.
Yep.
White chocolate cookie with Gewürztraminer. peppermint with Cabernet,
Yep.
Australian from Coonawarra or Barossa,
And peanut brittle with port.
or McLaren Vale, and peanut butter with port.
Yeah. That one was great. I missed one in there.
Do you want to
but-
try the Zinfandel with the gingerbread too? A little bit of red wine with the spice?
Well, let's try it because we already have our gingerbread people over here. Trying to see what else we have. Oh, we have caramely things we have to try. Ooh, gonna be pretty high on sugar over here.
We should have had Elliot assist.
Well, I think we have enough cookies left over.
Elliot, would you care to assist on the chocolate or cookie side of this?
This is another fave wine of my husband's because of the label.
You're welcome, Tyler. Oh, I like this too.
I don't think it brings out the flavors as much, which is fine if you don't love spicy cookies. Yeah, this is a nice.
It works nicely. It's a
This
good.
is just.
It's a good dunker too. You know.
You guys, we're here to tell you that you should really be dunking your Christmas cookies in wine. Is what we're here for. Okay, that was a good one.
So I'm going to give you options here. Do you want to go sparkling wine next or Cabernet next?
I just think we should stick with Cab right now. Sparkling will end the celebration.
So,
Okay.
pour me some Cab, Bridget.
Okay. What are we trying with
We're
this?
doing the thumbprint cookies or
Okay.
the Hershey Kiss cookies.
Yep. So the Hershey Kiss cookies, I think people make differently. You can put them on a plain cookie, smush them down or not, or you can put them in peanut butter cookies. So we've already kind of talked through some peanut butter pairings. Oh, is that a bad or a good face, Nick?
Oh, good.
It's a good cookie.
It is a good cookie. It's the softest of the cookies, which I appreciate.
It is. Yeah, we've had a lot of crunchy
I like
ones.
a soft cookie. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, a lot of sugar.
Oh, yeah, so much sugar. That is nice. Ooh, chocolate with Cab. You can't go wrong, in my opinion. Right? I mean, is there a bad chocolate with Cab?
I don't recommend I don't recommend French Bordeaux with it because or Chilean
Okay.
because you have a lot of more green pepper notes, bell pepper notes.
Oh, yeah.
That's very gross.
Not my fave. With
The tannin plays a lot more, and same thing with stuff from like Stag's Leap, Oakville, kind of that quadrant of Napa Valley where it gets really dry. The more tannin you get, chocolate and red wine both have tannin, and the drier styles get just like so much tannin.
Well, I don't
So
like
dry.
a lot of tannin, so that's why I like Cab
So
with my
again,
chocolate. This is a
Australia.
good one.
Yeah.
Australia, thanks. Okay. Whew.
Good day, mates.
So much sugar. My stomach's hurting, you guys.
I know. Me too.
We're just all going to go into diabetic shock over here. Happy holidays. Okay.
Have we done the shortbread yet?
This one with the sprinkles on it? No.
Okay.
This is a Christmas tree, maybe.
So shortbread was another one. I thought the kind of buttery
Buttery,
Chardonnay
yep.
would be a good one.
Because it's wet.
It's wet and more butter. I mean, this. Let's be clear what this is: butter, salt, and flour.
With wet, buttery wine. We will, of course, type all these notes out for you because we're going all over the place, but we have found some surprising pairings here for me. And I'll name my most surprising at the end. I also have a surprise dessert for Nick to tell me which wine is going to be best with.
Oh, crap.
He's going to throw it at the wall. He's going to be so mad.
Yeah, we thought, we thought just kind of trying things would be the best way to do this one. Meander our way through. It's like a holiday celebration of just meandering through the cookies and the wine because really there's no great way to do like
No, and you
72 different cookies with
12 different wines. And also you just graze. Oh boy. You're just grazing at the holidays a lot. Like food is out all day. So is wine. All right.
These are very crunchy
Yeah. What's with
and dry
Okay.
and not good.
So everyone is aware. We
These
had
are
to
more
buy
of a cracker.
This is very early on in the holiday season that we had to film this. So all of our favorite cookie places weren't necessarily already available for holiday cookies.
Who
Yeah,
eats these?
this cookie isn't good.
These are like dog biscuits.
It's very dry. Ooh. I mean, it has a good shortbread flavor though. I mean, shortbread is a dry cookie.
Is shortbread a good flavor?
They remind me of my grandma, so I think that I like it for that.
Because it's old and crusty.
Isn't that what the holidays are about?
This pairing doesn't work for me.
Is it because you don't like the cookie? I think anything wet when you're eating this cookie.
Yeah, I think like milk would be better.
Don't drink wine with shortbread.
Shortbread cookies, we're going to say they're unsavable unless you want to try some sparkling wine with this.
I mean, I think that's where we're at now.
I think that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
So let's...
Oh, we have caramel flavors. Is that sparkling wine? Okay.
Sparkling wine and more port.
Oof, okay. We're going to try sparkling with these delicious shortbread cookies.
And this is our extra dry Prosecco, which remember means it's got a little bit of sweetness to it.
Which might help with cookie.
Gross cookie.
I mean, it helps the cookie. No, actually, no. It's not good. I don't like it. Do you like that better than the buttery one?
I do, actually.
Oh, I don't know. I think you just have it made up in my mind now.
I like it. It's good.
Okay, well, if we're going to recommend something to drink with shortbread, it's going to be sparkling wine, not not the buttery Chardonnay. Got a little sidetracked. Okay, let's go on to the sparkling flavor. Let's go into the caramel flavors.
Okay. Caramel. Should we start with caramel corn?
So, again, my family makes a
Why
homemade...
did we do that? We need more.
Oh, yeah, shoot. We both did. Sorry. Creatures of habit. We make a homemade caramel corn every year. We give that as gifts. This is not our homemade caramel corn, so I'm sure it'll be delicious. And then we also have a Stroop.
One.
Thank you. Stroopenwaffle? Is that what you call them? Those like delicious waffly cookies with caramel inside that you set on top of your coffee?
Maybe we need to try the Stroopenwaffle
Stroopenwaffle?
with the Gewürztraminer.
This is great. Okay.
And you thought we were done with German names.
Yeah, darn. That caramel corn's better than the cookie we just had.
Oh, it is great. Buttered popcorn and sparkling wine is the world's greatest wine pairing. You get a little bit of caramel, makes it even better.
Whoa.
This is the greatest pairing of them all.
Okay. I don't know about that, but this one's pretty good. Okay. Caramel corn and sparkling. No question. We don't need to try a different one. Or did you want me to try port with that?
Yeah, we should try port with that. That was a little loud. I apologize.
We're very excited. I'm super excited because the pairing I'm most surprised by here is this port and peanut brittle because, like I said, both of them are things that I don't normally enjoy. So I think we've talked about this on here before, but it really does go to show when you pair the correct things together how much more enjoyable they can both be.
Also, if you like port, get in touch with me because I can oftentimes buy birth year ports from your birth year or your child's birth year or your parents' birth year, and it's a very cool gift.
That is a great gift. Nick gifted that to us, which was really cool. So that, again, yes, we're here to recommend gifts for you. Lots of cookies and port.
Because port lasts forever. I actually could have bought some 1941 tawny for, it was a half bottle, is like $250.
Tell the people what that means.
That weird?
Is that, I mean, I don't know anything about port.
Oh, so port.
This is me saying I don't know what you're talking about.
So port, you make a still wine, a dry still wine, and then what you do is you pour in brandy to it to make it not rot.
Not terrible.
And make it higher alcohol, and that helps it survive, if you're going to wherever. Now, a lot of port is done where you mix a bunch of different years together that kind of stabilizes the flavor. But you can also have all the port from just one single year, especially if it's a good year. With climate change, most years in the last 20 years have been pretty good years. But the older you get, and some of the winemaking technique too, it's harder to find what's called a vintage port year. So
okay, so a 41 is the vintage port year, valuable, delicious.
Very valuable.
Okay, so my verdict here on this is that the sparkling wine is better with the caramel corn.
Agreed.
And it's because this port is just so good with the peanut brittle that I can't get past that.
Are we here for the Stubenwuffel?
Is the Stubenwuffel with the port or the sparkling?
Well, let's try it.
I mean, might as well. So show the people what a Stubenwuffel is in case they're not sure. Okay.
I just don't know.
Have you had these?
No.
I know. I didn't like.
This goes in coffee?
Well, you set it on top of your mug. Here. Show the peoples. Okay, everybody. This is my Pinkies Up tea mug. And you're supposed to set it on top and it warms up the caramel inside. And it's delicious.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's so good if you drink hot beverages, Nick. So it is really like a soft waffle cookie, kind of like a waffle ice cream cone, and it's got caramel on the inside. I don't know if this is a thing people make at Christmas. I'm sure they do in Sweden, but not necessarily here.
I like this.
Isn't it good? I mean, the cookie itself is good.
I like the pairing. I like the cookie.
Is there cinnamon flavor in this, or am I just
There
getting
is.
crazy? Okay.
It is great.
Maybe it's a cinnamon. We'll have to look. Maybe there's cinnamon in there. Oh, yeah, that's nice with the port.
So, guys, the Stubenwürfel is like rich and creamy and soft with the waffle and sweet, and then the little cinnamon. So the port, like, it's nice
Elevates
and light.
it.
Goes with the kind of
Can I call myself out?
thickness of this.
The girthiness? I just said, oh, yeah, that's nice. A little bit ago, and it reminded me a little of Manitowoc Minute.
And the caramel, yeah, I would go with this.
Am I wrong to think that this would pair nicely with a few of the things we've tried today? Sparkling?
Maybe
perhaps?
a Cabernet.
The cab? Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just love stupid
Sparkling for sure.
Yeah, sparkling for sure.
Would you like to give it a try?
Yes, I would. Sparkling wine is my fave. Okay, there we go. Great, thanks. More sugar.
Everybody, for you see us rinsing here. Don't rinse between dry white wines and red wines. That's a waste. But if you're going from red to white, I don't always rinse because I'm okay with a little bit of blush. But use wine to rinse, not wine or
Not
not
water.
water.
That's nice. It doesn't do as much to elevate any flavors, but it's just a nice pairing.
But we know sparkling wine is the pairing.
I was like,
cheat
really,
code.
sparkling wine goes with everything, right? So,
Oh yeah, that's nice. I like
right.
that.
There's no kind of. It's just okay.
Well, and I think the Prosecco, especially because Prosecco is more like kind of green apple fruit flavors than a lot of other sparkling wines. I think it'd be really nice if we had like the jam-filled things.
I know. I'm really sorry, guys.
I do think that would be a great pairing.
Jam thumbprint cookies. Again, not a thing like we made in our family, but I know they're important to the holidays. I'm very sorry. Didn't have time to bake. Have we tried our way through the cookies?
We've tried our way through the cookies, unless we're going to do the.
We just have. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to eat that, but
I'm not either.
Tell the people what you drink with fruitcake.
I would do the Zinfandel with the fruitcake.
Okay.
Again, you got the spiciness in there. You got a little bit. It's a little bit more dense. So.
I'm sorry, a little bit more dense. This is thick, you guys. And there's something green in the middle of it. Jellied something. I've never had a fruitcake in my life. But
so
this looks
I think
disgusting.
the Zinfandel, like big, bold red fruit flavors, a little bit more alcohol in there is going to help cut through all that sugar.
And help you forget
what
you're
the
eating
hell?
a fruitcake. Also, we have some delicious ribbon candy because it's so cute. And that's a thing we always used to have too. Would you just like sugar candies that are around? Is that a thing you can drink a good wine with? No. Just don't. My friend
Maybe
Laura,
port.
the dentist, says, don't eat any of them. Well, I'm just going to get my surprise dessert ready real fast.
Oh yeah, this is great. Fruit. I mean, God. The fruitcake. If we're going to eat a fruitcake, yeah, the Zinfandel's good with it because Zinfandel fruitcake. I'm scared. Oh.
Okay, this is from, sorry about that, my favorite baker, Miss Little Deborah. This is the elusive Christmas tree cake. It's disgusting and so good. So this is something that my sister and I like hoard at the Christmas season.
I'm sorry. I was trying to swallow I was trying to chew and swallow the fruitcake without tasting it.
How'd that go?
It went well, but you know how you have to like force it to the side of your mouth to chew on each molar and then just kind of like,
Did it all get stuck?
I got it down.
How was it?
It's really gross.
Yeah.
It's really not good.
That's a homemade one too, like from a place I won't say because I'm sure they did a great job.
Good job, I'm sure, but it's gross. It is really,
It looks
really
so gross.
I know it's like the joke of like how bad it is, and we're like, well, it can't really be that bad.
No,
It's that bad. My God.
Was that green thing minty?
I didn't eat the green thing.
It's.
It could be puke as far as I know. I'm not eating it.
See this. The green thing is still intact.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Anyway,
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie, waxy white chocolate, tastes like nothing but wax.
I mean, this has got to be sparkling wine.
Green sprinkles, which are the best part, and ooh, white cake with a white filling.
So, I mean, I think what we've learned so far is white chocolate likes a little bit more sweet, like you can get from the port or the Gewürztraminer, or a sparkling wine with a little bit of sweetness. All of this garbage needs a little bit of sparkle to just kind of...
Sparkling wine for the win.
So, Do you want to try port or you want to try Prosecco? What's your call, Bridget? I would say Prosecco.
Well, I think so, but let's try port first, and then we'll end in Prosecco because we all know that's going to be the winner. So also, we used to always fight over the tip of the tree. It's like the best part when we'd get down to the end.
Just the tip?
Just the tip. You guys.
That's what they all say.
I need to know if this was a thing in your house too, because we're in our 30s, well on our way, and we still like hoard these at the holidays. I just bought my sister a box and like gifted it to her. We bought it yesterday. I think there's one left at my house.
Did Lucy eat all of them?
No, man, I'm hiding it from my kids. They don't even know these exist.
It's like second grade.
I love these things. I want to tell you I hate
It's
them.
so chalky.
I would say it's waxy. It leaves a nice film on your mouth. Oh, man.
Oh, port's great. Port's great with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
If you want to be a grown-up while eating
have
your
a
little
port.
Debbie,
Another Christmas gifting idea.
I can get you like a several $100 bottle of port,
With these little Debbies.
and that says I am classy. Pinkies up.
Pinkies up. Dude, well done. Okay. Yeah, it's good with the port. I think in general, I'm on board with like the opposites attract version. But let's try it. It's good with I again, overall am surprised by the port.
Wait till I open some good port. Next week's episode.
More port.
Can you tell the difference between 10, 20, 30, 40-year ports?
No. This is great. Why would I be able to tell the difference? I've had like 2 in my life, and you have given them to me. Okay, the verdict is in. Prosecco, delicious with Little Debbie snack cakes. I don't even know if these are Little Debbie. I'm sorry if that's wrong. I have no idea.
I think they are. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, came out of a plastic bag, so it can be
Prosecco.
preserved for a year. Okay, so tell me your favorite one. Do you have that?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, toughie, right? Do you want me to go while you're thinking?
Yeah, you go.
Okay, again, I've mentioned it like 7 times. The peanut brittle and the port was my favorite.
So also your most surprising, though.
But and that's why it was my favorite. Is some of this
And
I
you
was
hate
like,
surprises.
I like, yes. I like when things are planned. So I did not plan to like peanut brittle or port. So you surprised me. Good job.
Thank you. My favorite was a sugar cookie and the buttery Chardonnay.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like very indulgent and like simple in a way.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
classic.
Just, like, this was a yummy cookie, and just like we took all the things we like about it and amped it up about 15%.
Yeah.
Nothing ridiculous. Nothing like, oh wow, I need to think about this. Like, I like the cookie and the peppermint with the Cabernet a lot.
Yeah.
But you're like, I kind of think about why this works, and because it works, but
Well, and that one's hard because there was so many flavors in that cookie.
But yeah, just the like simple deliciousness of the sugar cookie.
Or the other surprise of the day to me, gingerbread and Gewürztraminer.
Yeah, that was good too. That really
And
actually.
a surprise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it was to me at least. Yeah. It just
All right, guys.
picked it up.
Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, festive Kwanzaa, joyous
Happy
Hanukkah,
Hanukkah.
like all the things to everybody, whatever you're celebrating. Happy holiday season. We hope you have some delicious cookies.
And we hope we answered the question for you of what wine pairs with Christmas cookies.
If you have a favorite cookie you want us to throw some wine pairing ideas at, let us know. If you have a wine pairing idea with a Christmas cookie, let us know. If you think we're ridiculous,
Tell
us know.
us.
You can send us an email at hello@dinnerplusdrinks.com. You can also check us out on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. If you didn't watch this episode on YouTube,
You should.
we look ridiculous.
It's worth it. Thanks for following along, guys. Happy holidays.
See you soon.